Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good. As promised in my previous vlog, today I will take you on a tour of the wineries in the Niagara region. Our first stop on the winery tour of Niagara-on-the-Lake is the Pellar estate. As we enter, we could see the vineyards on both sides of the road. We had some time before our winery tour began, hence decided to drive through the vineyards. We saw the grapes hanging from the vines. They looked really beautiful. We booked for ourselves the greatest winery tour at the Pellar Estates. You can get the tickets from their website for both the tours and the seated wine tasting experiences. The interior decoration of the winery was really elegant. Welcome to the Pellar Estate Vineyard. You can see a lot of people here are being seated on the patio overlooking the vineyard. Here they are for the wine tasting experience or for the restaurant. The 1-hour greatest winery tour offered by the Pellar Estates will take you from the vine to the cellar. It will also let you discover Canada's only igloo-like ice wine lounge. Vitis vinifera, also known as the common grapevine, is the most commonly grown in Ontario-based vineyards, with a focus on cultivating Chardonnay, Riesling, Pinot Noir and Cabernet Franc wines. Almost 60 varieties of classic European grapes are grown in Ontario. The main white vinifera varieties are the Riesling, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and promising vinifera reds are the Pinot Noir, Merlot, Cabernet Franc and Cabernet Sauvignon. Now we got started with the tour. She was our tour manager. She started the tour by offering us a fine glass of sparkling. She also told us a little history about this winery. This winery is owned by Andrew Pellar Limited. The company was started in Vancouver in 1927. The company Andrew Pellar Limited now owns a lot of famous wineries in the Niagara region. The Pellar Estate Winery, along with the Sandhill, the Trius, the Red Roosters, the Kelowna Vineyards and the 30 Bench Winery, among the Canada's best known wineries. Next we proceeded towards the vineyard. Niagara Peninsula area has a climate similar to Burgundy of France, and Lake Erie, North Shore, has the temperature similar to Bordeaux, France. The climatic effects of Lake Ontario and Erie and the Niagara escarpment create the microclimates, each with its own temperature and airflow. It is not too hot in summer or too cold in winter, making the region ideal for the viticulture or growing of grapes. Our tour manager gave us a brief overview of the type of grapes grown in the Niagara region for the wine production, like Vidal, Sauvignon Blanc, Baco Noir, and Pinot Gris. Next on the tour was a visit to the cellar. The winemaking process involves 5 steps, like harvesting, crushing and premming, fermentation, clarification, and then aging and bottling. A wine cellar provides a fully climate-controlled environment for a large-scale wine collection. The wine cellar is generally constructed at the basement of buildings, constructed out of stone or brick with dirt or stone floors. Our tour manager briefed us on the aging process of the wine in these barrels. Winemakers store and age different varieties of wine within the oak barrels, as this improves the structure and the body of the wine while adding flavors from the oak. New oak barrels provide flavors to the wines if wine is stored for approximately 3 to 4 years, after which the barrel becomes neutral. Now these neutral barrels can be used to improve the wine by concentrating its flavors. She poured us a glass of their finest red wines here. We took a sneak peek at their vintage wine tasting room, where some tasting sessions were ongoing. Our last stop was the most awaited Pellar Estate's famous ice wine lounge. Canada is world's leader when it comes to the production of ice wines, and Pellar Estate makes some of Canada's best ice wines. Ice wine harvest in Ontario happens at -8 degrees centigrade. This temperature allows the grapes to freeze sufficiently on the vine and to be harvested and pressed while still frozen. The pressing process is continuous in order to allow the concentrated flavor of the mellowed and honeyed grapes to release their intensely concentrated juice without being diluted by the ice crystals. This unique ice wine lounge is an igloo-like structure maintained at -10 degrees Celsius. The unique facts about the ice wine are etched clearly on the ice walls. Includes an ice bar, lounge chairs, sculptures, ice block walls, and even ice chandeliers. After the tour ended, we walked a little more on the vineyard. We even came across an orchard of plums and peaches. I think these are used for crafting various blended wines. Blended wines are the result of winemaking magic. The vintners combine different grapes or fruits like strawberries, berries, peaches to create something original and new, playing with their flavors, additives, aging, and storage. Now it's time for us to go to the next winery. As we drove towards our next destination, we saw some fresh fruit stalls set up by the local Niagara farmers by the side of the road. They were selling plums, peaches, and strawberries. When you visit here, you must get some fresh fruits from the Niagara region. After crossing a lot of peach orchards, finally we reached our last stop for the day, the Konzelman Estate Winery. Konzelman is Niagara's only lakefront winery located on the shores of Lake Ontario. This winery is particularly famous for its peach wines. You can enjoy a seated wine tasting experience where you get 3 samples of their premium VQA wines of your choice: the red, white, rosé, or the famous peach wine. Or you can also enjoy the walking tour of their estate and the winery. You can get the tickets in advance from their website. Right outside the winery building, there is an observation deck. This is overlooking the vineyard and Lake Ontario. It was a great day spent in Niagara-on-the-Lake wineries. We enjoyed as well as learned so much about the winemaking. I really hope you enjoyed as much as we did. For more interesting videos, please subscribe to my channel. Please do not forget to share with your friends and family. Really looking forward to your support as it will encourage me to create more great videos for you. Till then, stay safe and take care.